You may have seen this used car dealer who frequently speaks about the problems and disadvantages of owning an EV in his Monday talk show. Well, he brings out some valid points. Some people I know are beginning to think whether he take this anti-EV position to the extreme just to attract more views. And on the other hand, you may have seen my friend Colin, who is a pro EV, and he just got nothing to say except how good EVs are. So one tells you what's wrong with EVs, the other tells you how wonderful EVs are. Well, I don't know much about content creators and why they say the things they say. I'm just a tire shop guy. But one thing I know quite a bit about is living with EVs, because every day I see different EVs coming to my shop and I speak directly to the owners about the cars and their experiences. And being an EV owner myself, I know where I stand when it comes to the pros and cons of EV ownership. So today, I will talk about one thing about EV ownership that both anti-EV and pro-EV content creators have been arguing about for a long time. Does an EV really lower maintenance, or is just only half the story? Yes, EV owners are claiming that their EVs needs minimum to no maintenance. But people who don't drive an EV or hate them, they say EVs wear out certain parts faster, so it's more expensive to run an EV. So let's focus only on the maintenance of the parts and their cost in this video. I'm not going to talk about energy and fuel costs, okay? It is true that EVs don't need oil changes because there's no engine. And because you don't need to change engine oil and the oil filter every 6 months, you are not paying for the oil and labor during each servicing. And in a regular old 2-liter BMW petrol SUV like the X3 or X4, you can be saving around $250 per oil change. So in 6 years, assuming that we service every 6 months, that is roughly $3,000 for all the 12 sessions of the engine oil change. So this is what pro-EV people are saying. On the other hand, the anti-EV camp will say that there are other costs that ICE cars don't pay as much, like the tires. Okay, let's calculate the tire cost over 6 years for the X3 or X4. So assuming the tires that are changed during these 6 years, assume is 120,000 kilometers of mileage, the average cost of 245 50 19 tires are 1,004. Change 3 sets of them at the end of 6 years, that is 4,002. But for a heavy EV like the BYD Sea Lion 7, which is in the same category as the X4 but much heavier at 2.2 tons, the argument is that this EV needs more frequent tire change, and because it's an EV, you will need special EV tires, which are more expensive. So okay, let's assume we are changing to the same brand of tires as the BMW, but to an EV equivalent of the tires instead. So the cost of 4 of these 19-inch tires are now 1,006. Multiply that by 3 times and that's 4,008. But then the anti-EV camp will always say that the EV are heavier, so they need more frequent tire change. But sometimes they forget an X3 or X4 is also around 1.9 to 2 tons for the lower spec models, or only around 10% lighter than the Sea Lion 7. So okay, let's add one more tire change to the cost of tires, and the EV owner is now spending 6,004 thereabouts for his tires, which is a difference of around 2,200 compared to a BMW tires. So 2,002 more on the tires for the EV, but 3,000 extras for oil change for the ICE. It still doesn't cost more for the EV. But haven't finished yet. The anti-EV people argue that the EV still needs aircon filter, aircon gas top-up, radiator fluid change, brake pads replacement. But then again, ICE car also need to change all this, right? And one more thing. Earlier, the servicing cost for the BMW at $250 per oil change that I quoted, those are done at outside workshops where they charge less. If owners are going back to the authorized workshop, the cost will be doubled. And what's more, for the tire prices, I'm quoting the price of branded Michelin Pilot Sport Series. If the Sea Lion 7 owner is smart, like the more than a dozen that already came to us and replaced to Lassa EV tires instead, which are the 19-inch and the 20-inch tires, would only be below 300 each, which is much lower than the BMW's non-EV Michelins. My point is this, the EV supporters like Colin are always saying how much EV can save in the long run with charging and low maintenance. The non-EV Monday Talk Show supporters are always saying that the EV cannot save at all in many areas like the road tax and resale value. My take is this, EVs and ICE cars are just different types of cars, but they do the same job of transporting people with slightly different fuel, and they will require different ways of maintenance. Arguing that EVs or ICE is better is like arguing about whether laksa at a Michelin star restaurant or a well-known hawker store is better. They both do the same job of filling your stomach, so it's all subjective to which one you like better. But I would advise non-EV supporters to go test drive a few EVs first before you decide. Just like how many BYD owners, including the Atto 3 and Sea Lion 7 owners, have tested our Lassa Computers HP3 tires here before making the purchase. So yes, I serve many EV owners to change their tires at my tire shop. But I also don't turn away ICE car owners coming here to change their tires. Most importantly, to me at least, is that the owner is happy with their ride, regardless it's a BMW or BYD that they drive. As long as the owner understands what they are choosing, what they are paying for, and the tire suits the way they drive, I think that's the most important thing. And that's why I bring in the Lassa tires, which doesn't compromise on the quality, but it offers EV owners and even ICE car owners a credible, well-engineered alternative. You are not paying less simply to get less. You are choosing carefully where your money goes. One last thing, I think many people will say my comparisons above are biased or are too generic. I just want to say that there are a million ways to compare with the number of car models, servicing costs, and tire brands and models. There is no end to which is a right way to compare. If you think there's a better or fairer way to do so, I welcome you to drop by at my tire shop at level 3 at Carlisle Centre. I'm always happy to have a chat with my customers. I mean, there are a lot more I can talk about EVs and tires. Anyway, my name is Edmund. Do like this video and subscribe if you haven't. My channel still need a bit more help to reach 1000 subscribers, so I hope you can support me with your subscribe. Thank you so much. Okay, I'll see you at Tire Pte Ltd soon.